Your word is worth nothing, even if it is written in black and white in your meager coalition agreement. You are a paper chancellor who plays superpower abroad, but at home allows yourself to be led around at will by the election loser SPD. Let yourself, when push comes to shove, you brazenly and cheekily claim that there is no money. At the same breath, you offer the U.S. president to buy American weapons for Ukraine with the German taxpayers' money. I personally believe you already have your next supervisory board position established as a lobbyist, Mr. Merz. As the crown of mockery, you then also condescendingly explain to the Germans that they must work more. No, Mr. Merz, not the hard-working people in our country who suffer from inflation, high costs, and high energy prices, and from an insatiable, wasteful state burdened with taxes and levies, have to toil even more. You should keep your word, do your duty, and stop throwing the citizens' money, which does not belong to you, out the window, out the window. But this way, your chancellorship goes down as the greatest electoral fraud in German history. You need this monstrous mountain of debt because you don't have the courage to cut costs on migration, planned economic transformation, climate protection mania, and other leftist and green ideologies to make any cuts. You can't, and you don't want to. Because you have tied yourselves to a government partner with your firewall dogma, a partner who doesn't even dream of addressing this challenge, to seriously tackle it. A question to the colleagues of the Union. Did you actually campaign last winter for a government that sits there as a governing party to cater to the leftist sectarians of the rundown SPD? To fulfill every wish? Did you campaign for that in the winter, to install radically leftist ideologues in the Federal Constitutional Court, so they can misuse the highest German court as a tool for left-wing state defamation, so they can damage and override the separation of powers? The SPD, from which they have their social, financial, and economic policies dictated, is moving further to the left in their panic about downfall and clinging to the anti-democratic delusion of the strongest opposition force to eliminate it in the German Bundestag through a party ban. Eliminate! Eliminate us! Eliminate me! Eliminate the colleagues there. That is the linguistic style of your candidate for the highest court, Frauke Brosius-Gersdorf, who merely regrets that our 10 million voters can't be eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, this linguistic style reminds me of very dark times. Dark times. In fact, it should be the Social Democrats in particular. Be familiar with it from their party's history. Every dictatorship starts with the prohibition of competing parties.